Welcome back to the Road to Alaska. Craig Cassar, Get Out There magazine. It's race day in Anchorage. I'm here at the Mayor's Marathon with Team in Training.
Welcome to the conclusion of my Road to Alaska video series. Everything about my Team in Training experience comes to a climax with today's race. Less than 2 days ago, I made the trip from Toronto to Anchorage and the land of the midnight sun, traveling with my good friend Donovan, who happens to be a first-time half marathoner. The full and half were two very separate courses with a common finish line. The half started downtown, and for the start of the full marathon, which was my race, we were provided free shuttles to a local high school.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Around 800 of us started the marathon on a course that took us uphill for much of the first 15 miles or 25 kilometers.
Well, we just started a minute ago, and the scenery is already beautiful.
I knew we'd be climbing, and as we continued to approach the mountains, it became very clear why we kept going up. "11 kilometers in, we're on the tank trails." Despite the constant climbing, it was quite an experience to know we were running through a military base, much of it on these gravel tank trails that were wide open and not too bad to run on. I'll caution anyone attempting this course for the first time, even though those last 11 miles are a big net downhill, take those first 15 incredibly easy, especially if you haven't specifically trained for this course. It's a beast. Those final 11 miles were primarily on beautiful paved bike paths with a mix of sun and shade. It was actually quite a treat compared to most marathons that are run on local roads. The marathon definitely took its toll on me, but Donovan found a little more enjoyment on the half course by making several friends at the high-energy aid stations along the way. The common finish line was new this year and was on the Delaney Park strip. I thought it worked really well, despite the additional climbing required in the final mile.
Lava flat from Anchorage, Alaska, number 1850.
Finish line food was self-serve, and at this race you had to earn your medal and your t-shirt as they were both handed out in the finish area. Here's a peek at the marathon tech shirt and the striking two-sided finisher's medal. This thing was definitely sized appropriately for a race in America's largest state. But the piece I'm most proud of is the one I received at the Team in Training tent. This is my TNT finisher's pin. I was running this race for a couple of athletic guys who aren't able to run right now since they are battling their way back from leukemia. To wrap it up, we certainly came here for the race, but we met so many great people associated with Team in Training, we went home with a few more friends.
This is Team in Training from the Mayor's Marathon in Anchorage, Alaska. Woo!
And Alaska itself has so much to offer, like the Summer Solstice Festival downtown, the market with loads of local vendors, the wildlife, and the tours and cruises available with just a short trip from the city. I only wish we could have stayed longer.
So it's been a totally amazing experience with Team in Training at the Mayor's Marathon, and I've really enjoyed my road to Alaska.
Thanks for following me on my journey. I'm Craig from Get Out There magazine, and I hope to see you out there sometime soon.